address these if any problems do come here. Okay, let's talk for a minute on what culture is. Culture is what binds us together. We work together and share common values, beliefs, and behaviors that basically we use to get things done, right? So that's, in order for us to build the right culture, we need to believe in values, whatever culture it is. In Agile, we are talking about those 5 values we spoke about. Culture is nothing but quest to coexist in this world as a team, among all the teams that what we have. That's what we are talking about. Agile culture is a mindset, a disciplined mindset to collectively deliver products and services as a team, together as a team. Let's look for a minute what an organization is. An organization is a learning network of people. That's what we are talking about. Team means here collection of individuals that work together for the common objective. That's what we call it. No group ever becomes a team until it can hold itself accountable as a team. Teamwork is an individual skill. That's what we're talking. Agile is a mindset. Currently, what we call ourselves as managers need to become leaders. Okay. Here is what I would like to say. An organization can transform to the extent that the people in that can undergo a transformational change. Let's look at what is change. Change is defined in the wiki as the process to become something different, right? So believe change is not free, it causes pain. Change needs a constant learning mindset. Change is not easy as such. People do resist being changed. Okay, let me take a sip of water. A little thirsty, thank you. Why people do resist change? Because change is emotional. Change is considered emotional, and we all need to make sure that we exercise the required amount of emotional intelligence. Somehow I went to this emotional intelligence as such, and I found that just people exercising emotional intelligence as such would add value to others. But when we look about change, let us see what change is from the perspective of transformational change. Change we call developmental change. That is what is the basic change most of the organizations do. Transitional change is different. In transitional change, we might not change much from where we are in terms of people. When we talk about people, we need to make sure that we transform the mindset of the individuals and people such that we get the results. Transformation, look at this. For example, transformation is like what the butterfly comes from the caterpillar cocoon and it becomes transformation. That is what we are talking about, transformation here. Most of us do use the words adoption and the change in terms of transition. Those changes would not guarantee us mindset change. Each one of us need to transform so that we can transform others too. That's what is the change we are talking about here. That's why change is considered emotional. Each one of us need to make sure that we do understand the needs of others and think in those perspectives. Only then we can bring the change. I brought in a concept here called the feeler. Each one of us need to exercise our emotional intelligence. In addition to that, there's moral intelligence and spiritual intelligence that what we need to ensure that also works in sync with emotional intelligence. That way, we build the results so that we understand the customer's need, I mean others' needs also. It is not that we always think from our perspective. Like for example, give up. Okay, it's okay, let's forget about it and then continue. Things of that sort. So when we talk about developing people, we need to understand that we listen to others. We make sure that we are silent. Focus is very important. Continuous, focus on the software development and team members is very, very critical for our success. Take notes when it is needed. Paraphrase and make sure that we all understand that we are in a learning mode. Okay, why do people change? Let us see that. People are in a comfort zone, then they would not like to change. That's one reason. And then sometimes people do not understand that they are part of the team, but they're not involved. They would start really saying, no, I'm not interested. Fear of uncertainty, something would happen, what will happen to me, where do I stand? Fear of failure is another reason that we might do it or not. Lack of confidence to learn, complete, and things of that sort would help. I mean, we make sure that lack of confidence and competence make sure that people, fail. So we need to give up that, and loss of control over the territory is another reason to see. If you put all our principles, agile principles under various cultures, our culture comes in collaborative culture, cultivative culture, competitive culture, and control culture. What collaborative culture is, people work collaboratively in there, and the competitive culture gives us the technical excellency, and cultivative culture is let's learn and grow together. That kind of a culture we need to bring in. I'm more used to face-to-face, and kind of I do not have anybody here in front of me. That I'm a little different. Okay, let's look at how we really go about transformation for the next couple of minutes, and then I would go through some questions. Being agile and doing agile are the two things we need to understand. We all start with an agile approach, either Scrum or Kanban or Lean.